What's up, everybody? Today, I need to go talk about Triple H because, Triple H is a hypocrite, right? His interview from last week before WrestleMania, I didn't even get a chance to even talk about it because I was on strike. So, I had some days to recap and to talk about this, right? Because this motherfucker as the boss, has the nerve to go on the internet and tells us to stop being critics, enjoy the show, and shut the fuck up. Are you kidding me? Now, if somebody's gonna come off like this, now say for example, right? I spill juice on somebody's shoes, right? They get mad, and I sit up here and I'm like, don't get mad at me. I don't know what you're talking about. Just clean up your shoes and go on with the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for sure that I spilled juice on your shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's what Triple H is doing here. Triple H knows damn well he's putting out a shitty ass product with meaningless ass matches and shitty shows every week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it by example. He has what? Drew McIntyre bitch and moan and cry every week. He has him in meaningless ass feuds with Damian Priest and with Big Jim on SmackDown, right? What Drew McIntyre should be doing is be world champion. He should go after like Gunther or somebody and take the title off of him. And in my opinion, Drew McIntyre should have beat Gunther for the world title at the Royal Rumble instead. So maybe we can make it Jay versus Drew. I don't even care. Because Gunther, I don't even fucking know. Or just make it Drew versus Gunther. You know what I'm saying? We can have a big ass brawl. But Triple H can't think like that. He can't think like, damn, what if I have Drew McIntyre win the Royal Rumble for the second time and he faces Gunther? I really wouldn't care. I would prefer that than Jay Uso. Because Jay Uso has to kick off the show. And Drew McIntyre can main event Raw. He could be the main eventer. Drew McIntyre is a solidified main eventer, but Triple H can't do that. He has to have him cry and moan and bitch. But at least he got his win at WrestleMania, so I hope Triple H can do a better job with that. And he also has to push Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Tiffany Stratton, Finn Balor, these boring ass stars. And if Finn Balor won the Intercontinental Championship, bro, I would have been cussing Triple H ass out right now. Literally. But I could say Triple H did a horrible job on the build of WrestleMania. At WrestleMania 41, he did a horrible job. Let's just be honest. Before WrestleMania, he has to come up here and call the critics. Well, Triple H, I don't know why the fuck you're signing stupid stars and people who have no charisma who are super boring. He looks at guys like Roman Reigns and John. Well, at least he's pushing John to be champion. But he looks at guys like him, Bobby Lashley, Sheamus, guys who are stronger, who are better than him. You know what I'm saying? And those guys will probably would eat Triple H in seconds in Triple H's prime. You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby Lashley would have been a solidified world champion, like literally before 2021. Like the dude was what, like 46 when he became champion? So what, now we got to deal with another 40-year-old champion, LA Knight, right? Like I just don't like that. Like I wish they could have did this 10 years ago somehow. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, right? I don't like how Triple H is forcing these stupid tag teams. We got like Street Profits, fucking Los Garza, Pretty Deadly, these boring superstars who have no charisma, who are fucking nerds, and were probably lames in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, bro. Nobody wants to see these guys, bro. And you wonder why the SmackDown titles don't get any fucking shine or get any time on the pay-per-views because Triple H has no fucking room or doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Literally, he has Cody Rhodes and John Cena cutting the same fucking promo on Raw and SmackDown before WrestleMania with no build-ups. It's just talking. You know what I'm saying? And then Cody Rhodes hitting three crossroads on John Cena. Are you kidding me? That's what we got to deal with? Wow. You know what I mean? So he has to come on the internet and call us critics. The same dude who's calling us critics, he has to call up The Rock and Travis Scott for Elimination Chamber. He says, hey, Rock, ticket sales are so low. I need you and Travis Scott to come up here, and I have a plan for you and John Cena after the match. Then he tells John, like, hey, John, I need you to turn heel. This is the only way we go about it. Cody's refusing. Hey, I guess that's fine. You could talk to Cena if Cody refuses, but calling up The Rock and Travis Scott for all the ticket sales is really it's really crazy. And a lot of people have the nerve to tell me and want to get on the internet and say, this is the boom period. This is the best WWE has ever been of all time. This is the best it's ever been of all time. Cody Rhodes is the best champion, but shut the fuck up. You know how stupid you guys sound? This is, literally, the way I'm speaking, this is how this stupid fans sound. You know what I mean? Who the fuck wants to see Cody Rhodes as champion? I swear to God, I don't want to ever see Cody Rhodes as world champion ever again, bro. Like, really, that is one of the worst decisions Triple H has ever made. And I blame Vince McMahon for going out there to visit Cody Rhodes. Now, I understand Vince McMahon is a genius, but why would you bring Cody back? You know what I mean? Hopefully, it brought Cody back just to shit on AEW, and that could bring a fireball that could burn a heart in Tony Khan's system. You know what I mean? So I hope that maybe that's why he signed him. But I don't understand why Triple H here has to force stars who have no charisma to have championship pushes like Tiffany Stratton. You know what I'm saying? Io Sky. Like, Io Sky's a good in-ring wrestler. I said one time she should just hold the title to WrestleMania because it's the only way we go about it. I just said Rhea should win the title, right? Io won. So I said, you know what? It was a good match, but at the same time, she needs to lose it. You know what I mean? So no, I don't understand what the hell they're doing here. And I just hope Charlotte goes to Raw and faces Rhea. That could give Triple H some points. But if he ever puts the championship on Cody Rhodes again, like, really, I'm just gonna criticize WWE. Like, really, Triple H just looks up to idiots and people who have no charisma. Not idiots, but people who have no charisma. Real talk. Who should be champion is Braun Breaker. And in my next video, I'm gonna be talking about Braun Breaker. Literally. Like, if you're a businessman, you're supposed to run a company. If you need to call somebody, your other business owner, to show up because your ticket sales are low, that's because you're not putting on a good product show. You're not putting on a good build-up to the pay-per-view. Really. What you should be doing is take your time out to sit down and, think things out. Why don't you, like I said, Joe McIntyre should have faced Gunther WrestleMania. You know what I mean? We're teasing Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. Just make Drew versus Gunther. You know what I mean? Why don't you have Damian Priest defeat Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title? You know what I mean? And why don't you have John Cena and Cody Rhodes in big brawls and in a satellite promo before WrestleMania? Why don't we have The Rock show up? And if The Rock wasn't going to show up on the build-up to WrestleMania, he should have just told Triple H to go fuck yourself. You know what The Rock should have said? He said, you know what, man? Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't listen to the fans. You come up with shitty booking. You wonder why I'm not there. And my cousin Roman, you know what I'm saying? You're not giving him anything to do. So no, fuck you, man. This on you, buddy. And then let WWE go to shit. Like, can you imagine the ratings if The Rock never showed up or John Cena never showed up? Like, without The Rock, like I said before, without The Rock, really the ratings wouldn't be up. Let's be honest. Like, Triple H here is a fucking coward. You know what I mean? And I can even blame The Rock at this point. You know what I mean? But the thing is, why would you show up in the first place if you weren't going to be here for WrestleMania? The last thing we got for the main event, at the end of the main event, was Travis Scott. Fucking Travis Scott? Do we have to have a stupid skinny ass rapper who would get squashed in seconds, who has horrible music, show up to wrestling because he's the theme song of WrestleMania? We didn't have The Weeknd show up for WrestleMania, which we'll call it being up what? Drew McIntyre with Brock Lesnar. We didn't have that. Vince McMahon didn't bring in The Weeknd. So what the hell makes you think I'm supposed to sit here and be excited that Travis Scott is here at WrestleMania? No, I want to see The Rock. I want to see The Rock give him a good ass whooping that John Cena didn't win the title. And they hold it together, right? But I don't care if I saw that because The Rock wasn't here on the build to WrestleMania. So you're here to tell me that, like, Triple H is doing a good job and WWE is in a boom period? No. With all the shit that's going on, him calling up The Rock with his shitty ass booking, like, really, The Raw not Netflix ratings, I'm about to look that up too. I'm about to do a whole video on that shit too. So stay in tune for the next video about Braun Breaker, because he should be the next world champion, and that's the next star. So yeah, I don't want to hear shit about, well, it should be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Well, Jey Uso's world champion, he's the next star. We're not pushing a 40-year-old dude. We're not pushing a 40-year-old person to be champion, bro. We're here to push younger stars. People are in their 20s and up to 30. That's who we're pushing, bro. And if you're not pushing that, they're not going to be in the picture for a long time. That's why you could do matches like John Cena versus Randy Orton, because they've been here in the picture since in their 20s. You see what I'm saying? And they have charisma and have talent. But nowadays, people have to copy shit like bots, and they don't have talent. They have to use AI scripts, and they don't take the time to actually be great and take progress and get better. So don't be surprised if WWE is going to die, and if this is going to be really the worst era WWE is in. Triple H is not telling you guys the truth. This is not a boom period. This is the worst era in WWE.